What is up, online Hanson fam? We are nearly finished with our crazy fourth quarter. I hope you guys have been enjoying this kind of on the fly online experience. I know that I have some parts that I enjoy, and there's also a lot of things that I miss about being with you in the flesh. But this week's going to be kind of chill. We're going to bring things in for a nice landing as we get close to the end of the school year. There's only going to be one video today, so make sure that you are paying attention closely. I'm going to walk you through some things. We are going to do a project this week, and you will have all week. I want to walk you through the days of the week. I want to walk you through what we're doing. I want to walk you through the instructions, where to find information, and give you an example of one that looks good. And then set you on your way, and you guys can truck along at your own pace. So for today, or I guess today's video is Tuesday, for day one, Monday, this is actually a read-in day. So we're not going to do any history videos. We're not going to do any assignments or discussion questions. If you have a book, go ahead, take the 25 minutes that you were going to work on history and go ahead, dive on in, enjoy that book. What we're going to be talking most about today is our day 2, because this is where we get things started. You'll be watching this video, the instruction video. It'll be popping up right here. But from there, we're going to go ahead and have you guys choose a year. And we have this table here. The years go from 1950 all the way to 2000. So if you wanted to do the year that Mr. Keneally was born or Coach Holt was born, unfortunately it doesn't go back that far. So tough. But 2 people can choose a year. And how you're going to make sure that you get your name where you want it is you're going to hit this edit button and say I want the year 1950. I'm going to type my name right here and then make sure to click the save button. And when anyone opens up, they'll see this right here. Now, 2 people can do a year, so I don't want you to say, oh, someone has my year. Get on here quickly, find the year that you'll be interested in researching, and make sure that you are signing up. Obviously, with Canvas, from the teacher's account, we can see clicks, and I don't really want to have to do a whole bunch of investigative work, but I will if I see that kids are deleting people's names and putting their name instead. So try to be honest, show good creed, okay? So first step, choose your year. Go back to the modules here, and here is where your instructions are going to show up. Now, as I scroll down, you'll see that the Google attached assignment kind of takes a couple seconds to load, and I want to make sure that you guys see that this is where you guys are going to have your template. So I'll get back to this in a second. I want to go through these things. A yearbook in history. What you are going to be working on is finding as much information about the year that you chose and creating a kind of like a cultural yearbook. What's going on during that year? Now, obviously, this is Texas history. So I'd like it if you could try to do some critical thinking and do some digging with some quality research and find some things that apply to the state of Texas. But I know that that might be a stretch. For some years, there might not be a whole bunch of crazy, awesome, noteworthy stuff going on in the state of Texas. So do your best. You're going to create a yearbook from a year of your choosing between 1950 and 2000. I just showed you how to sign up, okay? And here's where I'm going to show you some of the templates. So here's what you should be looking at. Hopefully, you guys will see this Hanson online template in your online assignment on Canvas. I know for most of you it's been working, and for a few of you it hasn't. So what I've done is I've actually put the same thing, a yearbook in history, on Google Classroom, okay? And you will all have the template. You don't need to do this on Google Classroom, but if for some reason it's not working on Canvas, I want to make sure that you have the information readily available to you. So you're going to look at these templates. Let me go ahead and click so you guys can see. These are given to you by our history department. we want to make sure that you guys are plugging and playing and not worried a whole bunch about the formatting of things. But you'll see that there are plenty of different templates that you have to choose from. So you can use one of these templates for a page. You can use many different templates. It's up to you. But when you finish creating your yearbook and you have all of your different pages, just make sure you delete the ones that you're not using, okay? Let's go through and talk about a couple things that are going to be on this yearbook, all right? Art, literature, music of any variety. I do not hate, I like all music. Historical events, innovation in science and technology, sports, people born that year. What's going on in entertainment and pop culture? Are there any interesting movies, TV shows, or video games that year? What's going on in the world of politics or fashion? Let's start with one page, okay? And I want you to make sure that you have kind of gone through and taken your, done your due diligence and taken care of making sure that that one page is going to be good. So I want to make sure that you share that one page with me, and I'm going to take a look at them. If I see that there's some things that you're missing, I will contact you independently, and we can start a conversation about things that I think could be changed to kind of upgrade your yearbook. But this week is mostly going to be you trucking along, inserting things, pictures, information about your year. So if I go to modules, day 1 is a read-in day. Day 2 is the day that you're going to be watching this video, and the day where you're going to practice your first page. Day 3, you're going to do pages 2 and 3, pages 4 and 5, and pages 6 and 7. So there's no extra videos, there's no discussion questions, it's just you continuing to work on your yearbook. So by the 5th day, you guys are finishing your last page and clicking the submit button. Please, if you're doing this on Canvas, make sure to click that submit button because otherwise I do not get to see it. So I want to go ahead and briefly show you an example of one that's pretty good. This right here is the year 1982. Yours truly was -7 years old, ready to just dominate this world. And this is one that we as a history department like because it's got a lot of good qualities for a yearbook. It's got a clear title, and then it's got a whole bunch of stuff added onto that front page. What you'll notice is these pages are not strictly pictures, and they're not just fully written essays. It's a mixture of both. So for politics, you can write or have a little blurb or summary about a person or an event, but we also want to capture the reader's interest by giving them some visuals. So this is music, what's going on in the world of music. I'll bless the rains down in Africa. I love that song, man. Toto is dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. So good. So, okay, that's enough. That's enough. These are, in 82, some very popular toys, some popular things that kids were very interested in. These are some of the blockbuster movies. Here are some of the interesting fashion statements going on, some clothes that were making their way onto the runway and onto the scene. Here are some celebrities born in 1982. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Kate Middleton, Anne Hathaway, Prince William. No, none of these are streamers. Those were mostly born in the early to mid 90s. Pop culture going on with what's happening. Michael Jackson is killing it in the 80s. All sorts of stuff. Epcot is doing an amazing job opening in the 80s at Disney. Art and literature is thriving. Science and technology. And then quotes. So I know that I just kind of went really fast through there, but you guys can go back in the video and take a look at these different pages for some inspiration. But I just wanted to kind of give you an overall view of your week. Read in, start your video, start your yearbook, share your first page with me, and then every day add 2 more pages. As always, I'm here to help. Shoot me an email. Make sure some of you guys have been doing a great job contacting me, but again, if it gets anything past like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I'm not going to respond until the following day, okay? You guys have been great. I knew that you guys would rise to the challenge of this online learning. I knew that you guys would still take your learning seriously. I'm proud of you for that. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, until next week.